soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to?
Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Truth Podcast. I'm your brother, old guy from Hip Hop News Uncensored, and sitting across from me is my co-host.
What it do? What's good? It's your brother Sam and Viral Hip Hop News. We're in the building. We are live. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Another episode of the Uncensored Truth Podcast, a special one indeed. Oh God, what's good, my brother?
What up, man? We in the building tonight, like Sam Man said, with a surprise guest today, man. We know everybody, is watching, whether they had title of BET, the Nipsey Hussle situation, the funeral and whatnot, the unfortunate event. So we're gonna talk about that tonight, man, with a good friend. We go all the way back. Brother Anhk, the God Killer, real black atheist, Abjeware, sneaker company, doing a lot of things, in the community in the South. So yeah, man, without further ado, man, I'm gonna jump, right into this one, Sam, man. So I'm gonna bring the guest on, brother Anhk, the God Killer, to introduce himself, man. We're gonna jump right into this. Go ahead, brother Anhk, the microphone is yours.
Hey, man, Black African Power, man, to you two brothers, man. I appreciate y'all having me on the show today, man. Gives me a chance to really speak to a whole different audience. I'm in the conscious community, doing my thing, and really, my job is I teach scientific literacy to the community, and so I got to give a shout out to Nip because he was actually putting that into the black community, and anybody that promotes scientific literacy with their money and putting buildings based off of that in their community, man, I mean, that's a stand-up guy. Like he said, he's standing on stilts. Because that's hard, for our people to really grasp, the importance of scientific literacy. So that's what I'm shouting them out for, man. And so it's an honor to be on y'all podcast, man. Y'all have a very, very broad audience. And I appreciate you, old God, from our prolific battles. I've been knowing you for the last 8 years, right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call you a youngster, but man, I watched your growth and development, and I like where it's at, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Definitely. But we want to know more about you, man, before we get into this Nipsey Hussle conversation real deep. Could you let people know, where you from, how you got started, and talk about your sneaker company and let people know about that?
Oh man, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Now I'm in Atlanta. I got a bookstore, me and my brother Kazende. He's the president, the Black Dot Bookstore and Cultural Center. Also, I started the Amara Squad. It's a research group. And of course, I started Real Black Atheist. I'm an author, shoe company, Abjeware, brother Tariq, he owns Nagas Footwear. And so, I'm just here really as an advocate for the brothers and sisters that put money back into a community, because I've done that my whole life. When I was in Baltimore, Maryland, I owned a restaurant, a sub shop. My partner had a barber shop, and on some of the same corners we hustled on. And so, man, I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So just for me, man, I've been through a lot. It's just growing up in Baltimore puts you through a lot. The ups and the downs, the hustle, the struggle. And so, I guess, I'm actually, what you're looking at is a person who went through many years of ups and downs and drug habits and prisons and watching, most of my friends murdered. I mean, it seems to be the story today. And, so to really have a chance to talk about the brother is really, really important to me, because, I mean, now maybe, people can really understand what it means to put back into the community. I mean, hell, like I'm gonna tell you like this. America is built off of crime. We wouldn't even be here sitting today if not for the crime, right, of kidnapping African people. I call it the transcontinental kidnapping trade. We wouldn't even be sitting here having this conversation if not for that criminal act of kidnapping. Hustling, guns, selling guns, the whole 9 yards, bootlegging liquor, alcohol. These communities did that, but they put that money back into their community. And just the fact that the brother Nip, changed the way he was doing things is very, very, vital to this conversation. And so, yeah, I'm an advocate of doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying, with the money you get. And I think we kind of missed that. But, you know, just speaking for myself, man, you know, I'm a person who understands honor and respect. I feel like I'm that type of person. And you know me, man, right, wrong, or different. I'm going to stand up for what I feel is right and what I know to be right. And, you know, I'm always over on the other side, no matter what. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you want to black sheep me out. Maybe because I call myself the real black atheist and everybody gets spooked out by that. You know, the whole conscious community, the whole 9 yards. And so it's a lot of education that has to go on. And, you know, and maybe the brother Nip can be an example, you know what I'm saying, a beacon, you know what I'm saying, to understand what it means to do the right thing on so many levels, man.
Right, right. What do you think about the you know, conspiracy, you know, factor to this whole thing? So we were talking about it, you know, kind of off the air, and you seen our videos on it, and you kind of like shot that down automatically and said, nah, man, I think it was just, you know, some jealousy, you know, some envy, and somebody just, you know, wrong place at the wrong time. Talk about, you know, Nipsey Hussle in that situation, bro.
Well, I don't want to, I mean, to actually put that on a conspiracy. See, this is what I fight in the conscious community. All right. When you start the whole conspiracy thing, you're really following your opinions because they do it the best. Like that's their thing. Everything is a damn conspiracy. And so people with scientific literacy can actually tell the difference. And so that's why we teach scientific literacy. And so as far as the conspiracy, we got to really talk about that. So what would the United States government, right, get out of murdering Nipsey Hussle? You got to look at that. What would they get out of that? You know, how many of us have actually sat down and thought about that? I say that the United States government is far smarter than that. And if you study history, as soon as you kill somebody, you'd have made him a martyr. That would be the last thing they would really want to do, to make that man a martyr, to make him a beacon, yeah, for how to do something to make some damn sense in the community. You feel me? So my whole take on it is very simple. We only can deal with the facts. What the pseudo does, the pseudo or pseudoscience is, they take bits and pieces of information and merge it together to form their own ideas and concepts, to put together ideas that's not even backed in facts. You know, first of all, let's let the investigators do what they gotta do, so we can see all the facts. Remember, when the brother died, before they even caught the person they was howling about, it was a conspiracy. Now that's kind of changed up a little bit, where you realize when they caught the person that actually murdered the brother. Now that's kind of changed up a little bit. But it's a lot of money on YouTube, on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's the wild factor, the call out. It's a daggone conspiracy. So my thing is this. We know for a fact, like we got like Julian, they just locked him up. That's the dude from WikiLeaks, right? Mm-hmm. He was a reporter, and he uncovered some things, went to the United States government server and uncovered some things. And so we know that nations of power will lie when they're on that world stage. We can agree to that. You feel me? Like it is what it is. That's part of power. Okay. We know that J. Edgar Hoover, he was a what? He started the FBI. All right. Most people don't know that was his conception right there. He controlled that himself. Most people don't even understand that the FBI and the CIA, they don't even get along. All you got to do is look at Donald Trump and what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not one congenial thing like everybody think it is. And so J. Edgar Hoover, he had his own ideas. He was a cross-dresser, you know what I'm saying? Supreme, you feel me? Very, very paranoid. And he put those type of ideas based off his own racism, white supremacy, and he put it on the black community. Not only the black community, he did that to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And so we got that to deal with. We got the conspiracy of Martin Luther King, how he died. No one talks about the black woman that stabbed him in the daggone chest. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna table her for a minute. We're gonna put in the category as one of them crazy people. Somebody that we don't necessarily count on. Somebody to get close to you and just kill you because they ain't got no damn sense. And so just based off our history of being in America, I can see why we think, well, the government has a vested interest in killing us. What I will tell you is this. United States government always understood our value as a people. They understood it when they kidnapped us, you know what I'm saying, and titled us, quote unquote, goods and products. We was chattel. We was no more valuable than an animal. But one thing I do know is when you value somebody as an animal or product and good and you spend money on that, you're going to make sure you get your money out of that. So it never made sense for them to wholesale kill us. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit them with the quote unquote chemtrails and kill them all. It's a bunch of foolery. These people took out insurance policies on us. You know what I'm saying? Record keeping. It was the world economy. Most people only know that the transcontinental kidnapping trade was the global economy. So they've always had a vested interest in getting something out of the value of us, not to wholesale destroy us. Even during the quote unquote the black codes, Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? We had the black bathroom and the white bathroom. They were still letting you in the buildings. You feel me? They might not want you to sit in a restaurant, but they sure as hell would serve you out the back of it. So this is clear evidence that they need our money. And then after Martin Luther King and them did their thing, you know what I'm saying? What they do, they let us right on in them stores. And it really killed our economy. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see them as long-term thinkers. You know, that's something we have not been. We have not been long-term thinkers. So at no time in the United States history did they ever want to wholesale wipe out black people. You wipe out all the black people in America, what you really got. Remember, we built this. You got to look at the African genius. You feel me? The thing is, we need to recognize that, right? Stop making white people boogeyman. White people ain't as organized as we make them to be. You know what I'm saying? So that whole boogeyman thing, they can kill us at any time, that's a bunch of crap, man. And sometimes you got to take personal accountability, right? So this whole thing about it's a conspiracy, you know what I'm saying? It really shakes me at the foundation, because that really takes away from the personal accountability that we need to have for ourselves. Sometimes we just got some crazy ass niggas around us. You know, I call it the hate. See, I've seen this behavior before. I have several homeboys that I grew up with, and I've seen other homeboys kill them that they grew up with. You know what I'm saying? I've seen just crazy mad dog individuals in the community where they wasn't in this crew and they wasn't in that crew. You know what I'm saying? They was back and forth and they would kill for all the crews. They was mad dogging. You know what I'm saying? We can just look at history. You can look at John Lennon. Who killed John Lennon? Crazy ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Who killed Versace? A crazy ass serial killer. You know what I'm saying? Just hate. See somebody with prominence and watch them all day and develop a hate. That's a real condition. That's a real psychological problem. So like they listening to Nipsey music, right? And think Nipsey is personally talking to them. You know what I'm saying? You just get crazy individuals, so you can always account for your enemies. You know what I'm saying? You can put your enemies at stalemate, like the United States did Russia. Like it don't make sense for either one of them to blow them up. Well, I'm not going to drop the bomb because of what y'all can do. So Nipsey put himself in a position where, you know what I'm saying, he had pretty much stalemated his enemies. It just didn't make sense to attack him. Too much. You feel me? So he took care of that, right? His inner circle, we know it wasn't his inner circle because they captured the guy. You feel me? So we got one thing left. You either got the government or just a crazy ass hating ass nigga. Sometimes we got to understand that we got crazy ass hating ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, based off of mental conditions, you know what I'm saying, serial killer type niggas. I grew up around some serial killers, bro. They say if you kill more than 2 people, you're a serial killer, right? We've grown up around individuals like that. We've grown up around hating ass niggas like that. Man, that's a hating ass nigga. They won't get us like that no more. Now we're going to have all bases covered. The brother Nipsey did such a good job of taking the guns out of his area that there wasn't no guns there. You know, he hired a lot of people that couldn't get jobs in other places. They couldn't carry guns, right? So he really de-gunned the area, if that's even a damn word. But he did that. You feel me? Now we know we need to have armed security at all times at our places of business. I mean, the banks do it all the time. Our lives is just as valuable as that. When you get to certain statuses, you know what I'm saying, you need to have that all the time. You know what I'm saying? When I got shot up, I wasn't around my people like I was supposed to be. You know, you think I'm gonna jump over here real quick, do this whoop-de-whoop and get back. And that's when your ass get hit. You feel me? So, man, I'm not gonna put that on the government. First of all, Europeans are tired of taking care of black people. Let's get this straight. Right? They don't even want the Mexican population here because it's a stress on the system between the food stamps, right? Between you getting shot up in your neighborhoods, going to hospitals, all that shit they got to pay for. They get tired of that. Remember, I was raised in the Jewish community, right? The community, a real community that takes care of their damn self. Where you're not depending on outside forces to, you know what I'm saying, to elevate you and to teach you and to raise you to a certain standard. That's where I was raised at. You feel me? I decided, you know what I'm saying, to make a hood in my damn community, which was ignorant as hell. You feel me? But the point I really want to make is that, man, they don't have a problem with you raising the level and consciousness of your community, because then you'll realize that you need to take care of yourself. The more bodies you lay down, the more stress it puts on the system. All that shit costs money to pay for the burials, to pay for the hospital bills, to pay for you shooting. You know, most people in the hood don't have insurance. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that. So they pay for all that. Not to mention, since when did other people, you know what I'm saying, want to protect you against your damn self? If you think police like going into the hood, risking their damn life, whether they white or black, they don't like that. That's something you're supposed to do. See, we're supposed to take personal accountability. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to raise the level and the education standards. You're talking about social economics. That's what we need to do. And that's what Nipsey was doing. He was raising the social economic status. That's what I know about powerful things and powerful people, right? Once you get to the level, you already know that it's better to have peace than a goddamn war. You know what I'm saying? Remember the murder rate was at its lowest level since the 60s. Nipsey got it. Like we already know, you can't make money when you're killing each other. How long did that take to realize? So we got this Europeans, right? They do not have a vested interest, you know what I'm saying, in raising the consciousness of black people. That's not their job. We thought that's their job. That's not their job. It's the job of people like y'all two brothers, me, Nip, you feel me? Other people, Jay, everybody that got money, everybody that got some damn sense, right? It's our job, you know what I'm saying, to raise the level of consciousness. Trust me, bro. They don't got a vested interest in killing nobody. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing they want to do, you know what I'm saying, is to produce a martyr. See, now we got a standard. Right now, we can put it in the lexicon. I'm going to get my Nipsey Hussle on. And we know exactly what that means. That means change the dynamic of your community. So when we pronounce that, hey, man, it was a quote unquote, the government killed them. Man, now we putting other brothers and sisters in fear. We creating a boogeyman where now you scared to put back in the community because the government going to send somebody to kill you.
What happened with that?
Brothers and sisters to think that, bro.
A lot of people started saying that because the Eric Holder, he had they were saying he was an informant that seemed to just come back around his time. So people started, you know, thinking like, you know, that maybe he had some type of connection, you know, some type of law enforcement where he may have been paid or, you know, ordered to do that. That was like the original thing that started coming out. Then people started talking about the COINTELPRO and the documents that came out and the fact that, you know, there's a whole history of this government, FBI and all the different branches, you know, taking out different leaders who were trying to empower black people. That's why it's like, it's a history of it. Ain't like people just pulling this, you know what I mean, out of nowhere. So what do you think about that aspect of it?
Well, I think that they never, well, let's do this. I think the Martin Luther King family actually sued the government. Did they not?
Mm-hmm.
And I think they kind of proved that the government not necessarily did it, but didn't do something to stop it or something like that. I'm not quite sure of that, right? So that's not beyond them. Okay? Right? Give Nip maybe a couple more years and you might could start talking about that. Whole different set of circumstances. They don't even fight the shit like that no more. And like I said, the FBI was ran by one damn person. You feel me? With its own agenda. And I'm not saying that couldn't possibly be the agenda, but it sure as hell wasn't the agenda of the daggone Kennedys. You feel me? They wasn't backing that. You know what I mean? They was kind of siding with that. They was trying to help. Well, I mean, whether we want to say it or not, like I know some Europeans can help black people. You feel me? I mean, if we want to talk about the Underground Railroad, you know what I'm saying, and the role some religious organizations played in, if you take them out, then what do you have? You don't even have the Underground Railroad no more. We didn't own houses and stuff like that during those time periods. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, man, the whole conspiracy thing is a bunch of bunk. It's what the European community been fighting up against for years. Now it's starting to spew into our community. And I'm saying, man, that's enough evidence, you know what I'm saying, that we could clearly show that nigga was just a hating ass nigga, man. He was. And then let's wait a little bit. Let's see what comes out in the trial. You know what I'm saying? Let's wait a little bit before we start just making them kind of ideas.
Fact.
We were talking about that today. Looking forward to the trial and seeing things that come out, because there's certain things that, even though I know you're diluting the conspiracy theory, and we don't even like using that word, because immediately, as soon as you say conspiracy, when you have questions towards situations that just don't necessarily make sense, they throw you in a conspiracy bag and automatically throw it as not true. I wanted to ask you a question, fam, in regards to what you said in the introduction, when you said that you really had respect for Nipsey because you guys had an interest or had a like mind when it came to scientific literacy. For the people that don't know what scientific literacy is, explain that to the people right now.
Man, let me shoot. You know how I like to do. Maybe I can just pull up a working definition for y'all, man.
Word, yeah, man, do your thing.
Make it real simple. Let me see. Hold on.
No doubt. Wait, while he's doing that, go ahead, hit them like buttons real quick. We in here with Anhk the God Killer, real black atheist. Make sure y'all go, you know what I mean, check him out. Definitely, man. Talk about Nipsey. We're going to talk about a few other things as well, man. We're going to ask you, some other questions about Dr. Sabi down the line and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Indeed. I mean, and just to talk a little bit, I kind of disagree. I disagree on a couple of accounts.
Yeah.
I, for one, and like I said, I don't like the word conspiracy, but when I look at this situation and I look at a Nipsey Hussle, man, you've had a lot of private conversations, and you look at how he was unifying certain situations, and violence was beginning to decrease, and you've seen economics begin to grow in certain areas, and money beginning to get lost in jails and population like that because there's no crime going on, and it starts affecting pockets and business. Yeah. And they look at one dude, and it's easy to honestly throw this into a situation with this. And I don't put it out the realm of speculation. Now, I never want to disrespect family. I never want to go out there and try to throw out false claims or wild claims or things like that. But when I look at this situation, I look at everything that he was doing for the community and everything that he continued to do and was evolving to do. For him to go out right now and to have such a such a gut check to the community and just everywhere throughout the world, and to see the impact that he was doing, I'd rather look at all angles and ask all questions before I just automatically put it to rest.
No, I totally agree with you, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna put. Let's get this straight. I'm not gonna put nothing past nothing. All right, we thinking around here, so we ain't stuck nowhere, and that's part of scientific literacy. Let me read the definition. Scientific literacy is the knowledge and understanding of scientific concepts and processes, watch this, required for personal decision making. That's why we have a lot of problems, you know what I'm saying, in these areas of low economics, right? Of actually dealing with conflict resolution, decision making, because we're not scientifically literate. Goes on to say personal decision making, participating in civic and cultural affairs, and economic productivity. It also includes specific types of abilities. Okay, so we see there that scientific literacy is the key for the growth and development of the Black community. You know what I'm saying? Like without that, we done. If, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to give y'all a damn history lesson, but if we go back to the now, you know what I'm saying, 4,100 years ago, you know what I'm saying? The question is, why in the hell was people from around the known world? When I say the known world, meaning the world that they knew. I ain't talking about Australia, United States, and all that shit, right? Why was they always going to Kemet? They sure as hell wasn't going there for the deities and the gods. They was going there because of the scientific innovation that made human life easy to deal with. So it's the scientific literacy that we've been missing out on. So if I was to say something that they just kill them for not wanting to have this scientific literate, because once you're a scientific literate, you get back to how you was. You know what I'm saying? You get back to them days of renown. You get back to ownership. You get back to understanding, man. His girl, you know what I'm saying? She talked about how he used to listen to, auto books. I listen to them all the damn time, right? If I can't read some, I'm listening to it. You know what I mean? Seriously, okay, we in the day and age, you need to be listening to a good book. And I know we got certain brothers in the community, you know what I'm saying, that quote unquote say we don't need no books. That's a bunch of bullshit. Hell, Black people invented the damn paper. Shit. Invented the damn ink. Invented the goddamn scrolls that would later on become books. Invented the language that would later on, you know what I'm saying, be Hebrew scripture and Islamic scripture and Christian scripture. So we ain't giving away our damn books. We're going to read. We're going to listen. You know what I'm saying? And this is at the source of his knowledge. Not to mention he made a pilgrimage back to Africa, to Eritrea, because he was a Eritrean. He went back and he said when he went back, right, went there and stayed and came home, he said he couldn't do things the way he was doing it because he seen something. Man, when you go back and visit your ancestors, visit your homeland, man, it gives you another perspective. When you start to read, I mean, the whole world opens up, man. I know brothers that are, quote unquote, ain't never left Baltimore, man. All right, ain't never left their damn hood. The ignorance. You feel me? And I'm not saying it's necessarily their fault, but I think we all got opportunities, and I'm saying we all got goddamn choices. See, you only a slave when you don't got no choices. And I'm saying ain't never made us slaves, that we always exercise our choices. Maybe my damn choice was not to do shit and just spit in white people food. Maybe that was my choice. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was my choice to run and fight. Maybe it was my choice to jump off the ship with my baby. Maybe that was my choice. You feel me? So we always exercise our damn choices. Else we would not be here today doing this podcast because somebody in front of us exercised their damn choices. Whether it's Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, I do not make a distinction between the two. I see people dog Martin all the time. That's a bunch of bullshit. Martin was intelligent as hell. He wasn't what you thought he was. He was serious. Malcolm too. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to get a whole new generation. What the hell is scientific literacy? What the hell is Anhk talking about? Who the hell is this nigga y'all got on the platform? What was Nipsey trying to do? You know, he was building a center with entrepreneurs, and at the bottom of it, you know, for the children, scientific literacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, that's something, man. That's thinking right there. You know what I'm saying? For me, there is no God but nature. And that shit kind of go over niggas' heads and they miss it and don't understand. I'm a person who will clearly say that everybody God is right. I'm not as arrogant as a Muslim or a Christian would be. Or I'm not that arrogant. I don't forget about the Australians. I don't forget about the Native Americans, the Mesoamericans. You know what I'm saying? Southern Asians. I don't forget about them and their cultures. I don't disrespect them by telling them the ideas they created around their cultural unity, you know what I'm saying, was wrong. I don't do that. That's called disrespect. I don't say that the Bloods is better than the Crips, the Crips is better than the Bloods or whatever. I don't say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's our tribes, man. And I respect the brother Nip for unifying tribes. Man, that's the thing. Unify the tribes under scientific literacy, man. Because you just start to think better, man. I mean, seriously, man. And, you know, our first stage of thinking, you know what I'm saying, is we go pseudo. And you know that. I mean, that's where it's at. Sir, you go from being a Christian or being in the Nation of Islam or being a Muslim, and you go pseudo where you like the candles and the super melanin and this carbon and all that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? You do that. And then you look at Anhk and say, Anhk is crazy as a motherfucker. But guess what? Nipsey got murdered last week. Am I correct?
Yeah. On
a Sunday, right? On Saturday, nigga like me was crazy as a motherfucker and ain't know what the hell he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Invest in businesses, start your own shoe company. Niggas was looking at me crazy. Oh, you copying this, you copying that. They said that shit about Brother Tariq. You know what I'm saying? It started nigga gas. I call him the Godfather of the black shoe industry. Thought he was crazy for creating this shoe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's y'all can't do that. I routinely hear crazy ass Negroes say, "Oh, but them shoes made in China." I'm like, damn. Have you looked at your Nikes? Are they not made in Indonesia? Are they not made in China? Man, I understand Gucci, you know what I'm saying, feed their cows golden hay. I understand that. You know what I mean? I know they travel all the way to the moon and get the special materials, synthetic materials, and bring them back and make the special rubber. I understand, and charge you $300-400. Yo, how far have we fell when a group of individuals who still spending the money off of the transcontinental kidnapping trade because of the global economy, right? All these things like Adidas, you know what I'm saying? Nike, I mean, all these companies, you know what I'm saying? You can trace them back. How low have we fell when we still support them? And for the most part, Gucci and them don't even want you buying their shit. What other reason would they make a sweater with blackface? Like they ain't been living in no motherfucking cave for the last 100 years. Everybody know what the blackface mean. You Yo, how crazy is that we still support them when they don't even need our money? See, that's what he stand for. Saying, you know what? I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put some knowledge on my head. And I'm gonna change my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. See, when you think of something, then that means you the one that's supposed to put that into play. You know what I'm saying? Like you do the hip hop, right, bro? All right, both of y'all do the hip hop. I know, oh God, man, when he coming up, man, he learning. Man, I like the fact that you do hip hop now because I already know you understand the battles we went through, and you ain't no dumb nigga. See, you got something that most people don't got, and based off of your partner's conversation, y'all got something that we don't got. Most people don't got that, man. You know what I'm saying? They either too far to the right, too far for the left. They just not thinking, man. Like you say, bro, you say, man, I'm not going to just throw it out the window, but there's some questions need to be asked. You damn right, there's some questions need to be asked. We ain't stupid. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. We done went from evolution to science to conspiracies to back and forth religion. I mean, you went through all that school and you still goddamn standing, bro. So it's good for you to be where you at right now. It's good for you to be in this position for both of y'all, man, because y'all thinkers, y'all not promoting the foolery. You know what I'm saying, man? That's important, man, to see younger brothers, you know what I'm saying, doing what y'all do.
Appreciate that, man.
Definitely.
Quick question, because this isn't being brought up, and I just want to just get your perspective on it. The driver. We don't hear anything about the driver. No. When do you know in investigations when you see a murder at play and a getaway car, so to speak, because she got away in the car, where they are just automatically questioned for a few hours, few minutes, and let go, and nothing else is heard of them? Does that raise a question or an eyebrow to you, or speak on that aspect, if you don't mind?
Hey, man, it raised two damn eyebrows. It's so damn stupid. If the government did it, they wouldn't have did that. They would just kill the driver, right? You mean you don't want to leave no strings on, right? So I don't know. I mean, do we know? How much do we know about the driver? Not much, right?
Nothing.
We know for sure they just let her go.
That's the word. They let her go. Yeah.
That the word in the street. You know the word in the street is crazy, right?
Nah, that's like the official report, the news report. Like,
she was released, right?
Yeah, she was released.
Question and release.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read. Y'all send that link to me when they said that, because that is interesting, right? The getaway driver. That matter of fact, that don't even. Let's get this straight right now for the listening audience. That shit don't make no sense right there. So they know for sure that she was a getaway driver. They know that, right? They know
she said that she didn't have any idea that he was going to go do a shooting, and so they bought the story and let her go.
We don't even know if we have an accurate picture of this woman. Not this. We don't know. It was a real vague picture they threw up, and it kind of just got brushed underneath the wind. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
that's gonna come out in the court trial. That's a question. I got a question. How about the lawyer? Right?
Great question. Speak on it.
All right. Let's talk about Darden. Hold on. I didn't say his name. First of all, he a crab anyway, yo. They even want to just go ahead and come on, man. He clout chasing. All right. See, he ain't as slick as everybody think he is. Now he worth about $2 million, right? Y'all can look that up. He worth about $2 million, and he not no super duper high praised lawyer like everybody making him to be, man. Matter of fact, he has a law firm, Darden and Associates. Look on his linked up page, right? On his linked up page, his office actually deals with white collar crimes, narcotics, marijuana, homicide, and gang cases. His last high profile case was the O.J. Simpson joint when he was a prosecutor, right? That was his last high profile case. You know, when that case was over with, he basically went and spent time as a professor at Southwest University School of Law. So he's a professor. All right. So he's not this super high praised lawyer like we think he really is. He's just smart at this point. I mean, you know, it's this is a very high profile case. We talked about Minister Louis Farrakhan having on a damn blue suit. You know what I'm saying? He got colors, you know what I mean? And you know how important is this man? You know what I'm saying? But okay, when I first looked at the lawyer, I say, how the hell you get that lawyer? And then when I did a little research, I realized that he's not the super high profile lawyer like y'all think he is. He's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's affordable. Let's get that straight. And then we don't know enough about the shooter. We don't know if his family don't got money or property and put their house. We just don't know all that.
Right.
right? And I'm saying is, if I don't know something, I want to wait till I get it. I don't want to be the position I sit in the community. I can't just jump out there without a bungee cord. You know what I'm saying? I got to ask the questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, so since I don't know enough about his financial situation, his family situation, things that are important to know, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't want to make a determination that he could not afford a lawyer or the government gave him a lawyer and all that nonsense. Yeah, I just wouldn't speak on that. You
Right.
feel me? So yeah, we got a lot of the same questions. But watch this. Just because we have some questions, we don't have the answers right now, does not give us the right, you know what I'm saying, to disrespect that man's death. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like the way y'all doing it. Yeah, I can honestly say that I like the way y'all doing that, man. Like, the questions are there. Let's bring them up. Let's talk about them like men. But if we don't know, let's be honest enough to say, as of right now, we don't know. And that's okay not to know. You know what I'm saying? Those charlatans in our community, they actually work off of the fact that you don't know. And they actually work off your ignorance. And that's going to help us segue to the Dr. Sebi conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, right now, I just want to, you know, bless, you know what I'm saying, Nip, man. Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Yes, definitely. And you're tuned into the Uncensored Truth podcast right now. Well, Anhk, the God Killer from the Real Black Atheist, will have his information in the description box, you know, now. Then after the interview, you can go definitely follow him and his works that he does. Let's journey right into this Dr. Sebi, you know, thing, because like I said, I seen one of your videos. I forget how long ago it was, but you put the information out there about what happened with Dr. Sebi. Right. You know, in his court case. But before we get to the court case, though, talk about Dr. Sebi, talk about Nipsey Hussle and that whole connection, and let's go from there.
Well, they said he wanted to make a documentary, and then that's the first thing that people say, well, that's why they killed him. That's a bunch of nonsense, because Dr. Sebi is well documented. He actually took advantage of social media very well. And so, I mean, look, you can just pull videos together and get a documentary. So that's not a reason to kill a person. Another reason, you know, Dr. Sebi always, and this is not what I'm saying, this is what Dr. Sebi says out of his mouth. And y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong, right? He always talked about this court case he won. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Right? We both could, all three of us can agree on that. That's the running theme, right? So, you know, if you're in court, you can actually pull up the court records. So that's why when the young pseudo, and everybody know who I'm talking about, right? When the young pseudo, you know what I'm saying, and the general contractor was trying to say we were snitching and Dr. Mayak was snitching and all that. All you had to do was pull up the court records. You can find out if the person was telling. You can find out what the person was doing. I pull up their court records. So we just pull up the court records of Dr. Sebi. So yes, in fact, he was in court, right? And we can pull those records up. And I like to say to people listening, if you think I'm tripping, look up the damn court records in New York City. It was an actual court case and it's well documented. And so, no, Dr. Sebi did not, I repeat, Dr. Sebi did not win that case. As a matter of fact, he copped a plea. And we all know what it is. He plea bargained. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go, I don't know why he did it, but he plea bargained. My thing has always been this, right? If you didn't do it, you didn't do it, right? If you think you cured something, then stand behind that all the way to the goddamn door. How important is that information that he supposedly had to cure the community? I'm mad because my mother died from cancer, so I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you got something that's gonna cure the Black community, you know what I'm saying, of AIDS, syphilis, high blood pressure, sickle cell, all that, then you need to give that shit away. Because one thing for sure, white people gonna pay you for it. You just give us that. You know what I'm saying? Give us that. Mm-hmm. You know, don't have nobody suffering from cancer and not give it to them free. It don't make no sense. Because trust me, if you had a cure for cancer, white people, you know what I'm saying, would pay you. You know what I'm saying? You can get into conspiracy all you want on that. And I'm trying to tell you that. And so we understand why. Let me tell you an evolutionary reason why Dr. Sebi ain't cured cancer. See, this is what scientific literature do for you. Cancer, these are viruses, okay? And one thing we know about viruses and disease, they transform and they evolve over time, okay? It's like having, say, a virus. say you got a virus of 10 spores, right? And you hit them with a payload of medicine. You might only kill, you got 10, you might only kill 8. 2 spores survive, right? Get out and reproduce again. You hit them with that same payload of medicine again. They're no longer affected because they have developed immunity to it. The same way with rats and rat poison. That's why you got to keep changing the rat poison. That's why you got to keep changing insecticide, because things transform and the next generation develops immunities to that. And so cancer is the same way. It's not just one kind of cancer. Scientific literacy will teach you that it's not one type of cancer. Okay? And so anything that Dr. Sebi created, which particular cancer did he cure? And you don't talk about that. That's how you know it. That's how you know that that particular claim is not legitimate. Look it up for yourselves. You got different types of cancer, and it takes different types of medicine. And then sometimes, check this out, y'all. When they in the lab and they think they came up with a particular cure for a particular disease or particular cancer, sometimes while they in the middle of the trial itself, the damn thing mutated, and that same medicine that killed those particular spores or those particular diseases and cancer that worked a month ago are no longer working. This is before the studies even goddamn finished. So I ain't trying to hear that, because I'm scientifically literate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear that. And so we know that he copped the plea and he admitted, it's in the court records. And as a matter of fact, put that in the description. I'm going to send it to you to put that in the description, right? Mm-hmm. All right. We posted in the Amaral Squad Scholarship group. All right. We posted it. You can get the court case. Y'all read yourself. So he actually said, he admitted that he couldn't cure none of those things. My thing is, why are you telling us you can? It's character sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's character. That's very, very important. I don't understand why he said he could do it and he admitted he couldn't do it, and he paid money back. He had to put an ad in the paper stating that he really couldn't do these things. Like, it's right there for y'all to read. I'm not making this up, and I'm not disrespecting Dr. Sebi. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure he did have some pretty good health things with the herbs. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I get that. But me understanding scientific literacy, you know the thing that wants to kill you the most on earth, right? You think it's white people? How about black people? No, it's the goddamn viruses and pathogens. We're surrounded by disease and pathogens, and they all want to kill you. So any medicine we have as black people, it has to be evolutionary minded. So even if he had a cure, you know what I'm saying, 9 years ago, that same cure would not work today for us. Even if, but we know he didn't have that. We know he didn't cure sickle cell. We know he didn't do any of those things.
You got people, you actually have people, sorry to cut you off.
No, you bro.
To actually swear, that he, cured them of HIV, diabetes, cancer. You're not aware of that?
Yeah, they didn't even have a damn test for HIV when them people claim they got cured back then, bro. They didn't even know. They didn't even know if they had it. They didn't even have a test yet. How you gonna cure something if you had a test for something? And I call that cult-like behavior. Like the Malachi York swear he gonna get out of jail. Mm-hmm. Like the code of Christianity, Jesus couldn't even save his damn self. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna save the whole world. Crazy. I probably shouldn't have said that, yo. They probably get
they gonna get you, man.
This is my thing when it comes to Dr. Sebi, when it comes to the cures and everything, because we don't know. And I think that's what his biggest mistake was, claiming that he could without getting any real logical evidence to proving why. But this is what hurts me about this conversation, because when we talk about our families and members of our family dying of cancer, diabetes, kidney disease, high blood pressure, we know what plagues our community. It hurts me to my core to really know that a lot of our people aren't properly educated in nutrition and understanding proper nutrition. And we've been programmed and we've been manipulated and we've been just under the spell of thinking a way of eating is right when it's completely wrong. And you can just go to common sense and think of this. Me and old guy were talking about this in the car. You got a cow. We've been fed and thrown to our whole lives. Milk does a body good. But we are all mammals. Why does it make sense logically that I have to drink another mammal's milk when my mother, creates milk of its own? It logically just makes no fucking sense to me, but they'll push that on you. They'll push dairy on you. They'll push different things on you. when you look at our digestive system and how we break down foods, it is proven that certain meat, not certain meats, all meats and dairy and things like that sit in our body, causing what? Dis-ease, and turns into a whole different conglomerate of ailments that we see. When I look down the street, I see a kidney center. When I go to an urban neighborhood, I see another kidney center. Then I see another kidney center. And it automatically gets my wheels spinning like, okay, now it's big business now. And motherfuckers getting kidney disease and having to go get dialysis. Okay, how does this ultimately happen? Well, what's the biggest way that they could get us to get sick? And I don't mean just us and black people, because shit, everyone's eating the food. Everyone goes, every race goes to McDonald's, every race goes there, every race goes here, every race goes there. But you don't see a produce market in a predominantly black neighborhood. And I went to a produce market, I was telling you, oh God, and I seen EBT accepted. So why not put it in an urban neighborhood? It makes perfect sense, but they don't got it. I don't see certain people getting talked to and taught in certain ways of eating correctly. Therefore, we see such a disconnect with our minds. We see a disconnect with our bodies. We're dying at a faster rate. And that's what I think Dr. Sebi's importance was. He was properly beginning to educate people on nutrition and things like that. I 100% agree with you when it comes to the court and him proving things, because he shouldn't have said that if you don't have proper evidence, even though people may have been dying by the word and they may have been proven, they may be correct 100%. But if you don't have proof on that with the Food and Drug Administration, where there is money involved in this shit, yeah, you're going to lose that 10 times out of 10. But the conversation of healthy eating, proper nutrition is so important, and it gets lost on the polarity of whether he was right in court or whether he cured people. And that's what I don't like about it. You know what I
mean? And I tell you, all right, let's do this real fast. So you made one statement about we don't have you know, you can go to fun. Watch this. We can go to any black community or black hood, right? And we see a proliferation of fast food restaurants, right or wrong?
Correct.
Why? Why are they in a black community like that?
Because they eat it, they buy it.
And we don't have people getting their Nipsey Hussle on, putting whole food spots in the community. We don't have black entrepreneurs investing back into the community. It's not their job, man, to give us healthy food choices, bro. It's their job to make money off of us, man. It's called capitalism, or capitalizing off of the ignorance of people, no matter what their color is. Bad enough we black, so we already starting out with 2 strikes. We play softball around here. You know, in softball, you know what I'm saying, you start off with a damn strike. You know what I'm saying? And so the reason we have all fried food, like eating all fried food is ignorant. Like, you're gonna die. Cholesterol, high blood pressure, the whole 9 yards, man. You cannot eat goddamn fried food like that. So I agree with you on that. Now the question is, what should we eat? I say through the evolutionary process, foods that are what's the food I want to call it? Foods that are canned foods, you know, foods like that. What do they call it? Processed foods, right? The body has not developed a system of actually handling processed foods. So processed foods are killing you. Okay, let's just get that straight. The evolutionary process in your body has not dealt with that. That's why you'll see a lot of diseases based off eating processed food.
Fact.
Right? So we need markets in our community. We have a lot of black farmers in Georgia. We need to start having open markets. When I was growing up, we used to have the truck. And I know, oh God, I know you used to see the daggone the man with the horse, you know what I'm saying, carrying the fruit behind him. And you ever seen that before?
Nah, I ain't never seen that.
Damn, only 52. Damn, we see the fresh food and all that. A-Rab, man, A-Rab be singing, right? We need more of those. We need food trucks with fresh foods. And so, brother, you're right. Now the argument would be, should we be vegans? Right? Hold on. You talked about milk and you don't understand milk. Let me tell you something about milk. Milk literally saved herded communities because they was in areas where they couldn't get a lot of water, but they had cow and they could drink the milk. And so through certain enzymes, the body, through the evolutionary process, developed these enzymes that can handle the milk. Okay? Now, so you find these enzymes in people in more northern regions of the planet, and you find some in Africa that had these enzymes, these cattle societies that have these enzymes to actually break down the milk. Most of us can't drink milk because, like the brother said, you know, after a certain age, you're supposed to wean off the milk. And so that enzyme disappears when you're growing up from a baby. It disappears. So you no longer can break down milk. That's why you drink milk and ice cream. You know what I'm saying? You be farting and all that and get that gas. That's because we don't have that enzyme no more. And so, I mean, originally, no, we wasn't. No, the process was after you get a certain age, wean off the milk. There's no need for you to drink the milk. And so you don't have the enzymes to break that down no more. You're right, brother. But it was certain communities, right, that developed, that had cattle, and their ass would be dead if they didn't have that milk. And so their body, through the evolutionary process, over time developed that enzyme that would actually continue to break down that milk. So you know, that milk thing, we're not supposed to be in survival mode without food, brother. So, you know, drinking milk, nah, it's really not cool. Your body actually rejects it. You know, most of us don't have those enzymes, and so that's not. I just wanted to give a explanation on what you were saying.
Right. And I was talking about this with old guy in our pre-production too. I wish that, and this is just like just a messed up world wherein we have such a disconnect to who we are originally as people, to not know our culture. Now, I consider myself a conscious eater. No, I don't eat meat. I don't eat dairy. I guess you consider that vegan, but all vegan is it tells me what you don't eat. It doesn't tell me what you do put in your body. And you could put a whole bunch of bullshit in your body and not eat meat. It just is easy. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's right. I wish we would just connect it a lot more to our culture and what our culture eat. If we sacrificed and killed boar and cooked boar because that was a part of our culture, then I'd rather know that and do that as a customary to my culture, knowing that this is how my culture survived. I would feel better in knowing that, knowing how we did it and doing it in the traditional ways we did it. But we don't know who the fuck we are. We don't have no idea and no real direct book or lineage to get connected to our original. And do you think that that's messed up and the disconnect affects us as well? Or do you agree with what I'm saying?
Hell, we got DNA now, bro. You can pretty much tell where area you came from and all that. We had Rick Kittles on the show. I'm a Raw Squad Media, all right? And and Real Black 80s on Fire. We actually had Rick Kittles on there, and with that DNA, you can get pretty close to where you came from. So that's not even, we can't even use that as an excuse no more. But as for eating and what we should eat and how we should eat, one thing we do know, that humans have always been omnivores. You just look at the teeth. So anybody that understands, that are literate and understanding the teeth, we can eat every damn thing. As a matter of fact, that's why we the last man standing, is because we can eat every goddamn thing. So in the time of human development, and when I say humans, I'm not necessarily talking about Homo sapiens sapiens. So we had different types of species of humans that lived on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even know that. And a lot of them were specialized eaters. Some of them only ate nuts. And so when the nuts dried out and stopped growing, they died out. Some of them only ate grains. And when the grains stopped, they died out. Some of them only ate this and only ate that. But the reason we still around, because we can eat any goddamn thing. You can eat insects. You can eat any kind of meat. You know what I'm saying? You can eat every goddamn plants, break everything. We omnivores. You feel me? So our teeth tell us what we should eat. What I will say is, based off of eating the crazy ass food that we just talked about, most of us need to clean our damn self out. We need to go on a raw diet for at least a month. Raw diets are really healing diets. Check out what I'm saying. They actually did a study on that, right? Heal you. You know, white people like to do them type studies for real. Guess what they do? They go to a damn zoo. And they want to eat the same thing that the chimpanzees and the gorillas eat. So they went in there with high blood pressure. They went in there with diabetes, overweight and all that. And they ate the raw food for like 2.5 months. Do you realize all their ailments cleared up? They didn't have the diabetes, high blood pressure, lost weight. They was healthy again. So you say, damn, Unc, that should be the diet. But wait a minute. So they continued to study. What they found out is, as they continued to try to do this raw food diet for long, extended periods of time, then their health went back into reverse. What that teaches us is that the raw food diet is really a healing diet. You know what I'm saying? The vegetarian diet is a real healing diet. And what we need to do as brothers and sisters in the community, we need to eat clean. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you work out, you know what eating clean is. You know what I'm saying? You cook, you grill your fish. You know what I'm saying? If you eat chicken, you grill your chicken. You know what I'm saying? Eat your potatoes. You eating clean. You know, no canned foods, none of that. We need to start eating clean, bro. And so if you're a vegetarian, then eat clean. Because like you said, I used to be a soyitarian. All the soy burning, all that bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Process. You might as well just eat any damn thing. And so my message to the community is we need to start eating clean and stay away from those processed foods. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna eat a burger, go get some damn ground beef. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere and get your meat. Like my cousin, he hunt deer and all that, right? And he get his meat butchered. I'm not saying I know niggas ain't gonna go out and do that because my cousin is just wild with it. So I understand. But my point is, we cannot raise another generation on fast food all day, every damn day. We killing our damn selves. Matter of fact, we don't even live as long as white people do in America. That's crazy. Look it up. Look at the CIA fact book, right? You know, FACT, fact book. Look that up. Facts, right? Look it up. And look at our rate of dying, right? And look at their rate of dying. Although we might live, our average rate maybe 69, women might be 72, but theirs a little bit longer, man. They have better food choices. You know, you are what you eat, and the brother, you understand what I'm saying. You are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? And we all need to do that better. You can't even be an entrepreneur if you're sick and dying. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so much misinformation around it. So I like what you say, man. We need to really focus on what's really going on with our food. You know what I'm saying? So like veganism really was brought in by white people. Y'all know that, right?
No, I've never heard that. I've never even looked up the history of veganism. I just I kind of just on the different level, just as far as animals and just on a different spiritual and mental. You know what I mean? Is why I became just conscious of what I eat.
Yeah. I think that conscious of what you eat is a key word in that sentence, man. You have to be conscious of what you damn eat, man. And you got to eat clean. Yeah, but Europeans brought in veganism. They travel to places like India. You know, Indians are vegan. You will not name me one vegan nation in Africa.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Right. You can't say the Egyptians because they hunting fish and shit. You see all that. They slaughtering bulls. I can show you the certain ceremonies where they slaughter the bull. You can't say they was. West Africans, nope, they ate meat. The thing was, they didn't eat meat all day, every day. Every meal is meat. You're crazy. Like you said, meat stays in your system too long. You never was supposed to eat meat like that. You know, you might eat meat once every 2 weeks. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because think about it, you got to go kill it. And you might be the one to get killed. You had a heavy stable of rices and grains and vegetables, like you said, brother, with a sprinkle of meat. I mean, like, yeah. If you eat meat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're on your way out.
I'm gonna ask you a quick question, real quick, man, as we wind down, real quick, just about, you know what I mean, the Egyptians, whatnot, then how we, you know, I could say you say evolve, but devolve from being, you know, kings, queens, and whatnot. Building so much high civilization, eating right, being functional, to now in this second-class citizenship. How does a people go from there to there? I know you know the historian when it comes to that. Can you just give us a brief, you know, history lesson in that whole thing? As far as black African people.
Yeah, I know. So the question is, how do you raise great civilizations in West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, Central Africa, and on the Nile? Built the Great Pyramids, you know, invent a lot of things. The word medicine, you got the first medical papyruses. How do you do all that and end up on the corners of Baltimore, Maryland? You know, Hilltop, Park Heights, on the corners of Crenshaw and Slauson. You know, getting murdered by your own self. How does that transformation occur? You know what I'm saying? It's the transcontinental kidnapping trade. When you got kidnapped, you lost your way. You lost a way to defend yourself against a foreign culture is what you lost. So like when you lose your culture is your protection, right? It's your protection against outside forces. Your culture tell you what to do, what not to do. And so we're in the process of rebuilding that culture. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, y'all two brothers, man, whether y'all know it or not, man, y'all promoting the culture. Brother Nip, he was promoting the culture. We're getting back to that now. And so the way we end up like this is not having a culture. Us as African Americans, man, we need to start our own culture, man. We do have a culture. I mean, the rest of the world like to follow, but we need to start to deifying certain aspects of our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like the deity of food and eating, like the brother talked about. Like that has to be part of the folklore. You know what I'm saying? And what we teach out, it has to be part of the routine of what we teach in Saturday schools and stuff like that. Being entrepreneurs. You feel me? That has to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? If you hustling, you need to be getting out of that very fast and transforming that money back to the community. So you done took money out the community from hustling, right? But then you go to Saks Fifth Avenue and Macy's and all that, and you get the shit right back. Give it to the car dealers and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's a bunch of crap. You know, we got to demand that part of our culture is to rebuilding the things that you had destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's been a long 400-year process, man, of why we do what we do. But the one thing is, the only way we can really change that, and people don't like this, and man, let's take personal accountability, man. You got to admit, we strung out on eating bad. All of us strung out. Mm-hmm. That's worse than drugs. Mm-hmm. Right there.
Yep.
Like, I ain't even trying to be funny, bro, because I done went up and down. I'm going to tell you. And I done fought, you know what I'm saying, with drug habits, you know what I'm saying, back in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? And I know the fighting with food is the same damn thing. What the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? So we need, all these things need to be deified and recognized as mechanisms that will transform our community. Scientific literacy has to be promoted. You know what I'm saying? If you have a religion, your religion, you know what I'm saying, is supposed to what? What does religion do for you? Religion is supposed to build character. We don't even know how to use religion. We try to use religion to get a job. I'm going to pray to God to get a job. That ain't how you get a damn job. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pray to God I don't get shot today. That ain't how you don't get shot today. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know how to use the things. Misappropriation of things. So it's a lot of work we got, yo. But that brother's death, man, is going to shine a lot of light on a lot of things, man. And as y'all channel continues to grow, you know what I'm saying? Y'all putting out proper information, talking about eating right, you know, still kicking the hip hop. Man, I think that's a lovely thing right there. So we got here, man, by going through the strainer of colonial Europeanism. And what our standpoint of view is, meaning we see the world through the eyes of Europeans. That's going to kill you every time. Like I learned in my neighborhood that the best thing I could be is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to be something I'm not. So we actually running around trying to be something we not, man. We not white people, bro. We not Asians. We not none of that. We need to figure out what it is and what it means to be who we are, right? And once we recognize that, you know what I'm saying, then we can move forward. So we're in this position because our cultural element has been spread apart. We've been divided and separated. You know, religion, that's what religion really do for you. Religion can separate and divide a person. And so we end up honoring other people's ancestors at the end of the day, bro. We end up honoring things that are not us. It takes us away from what we truly are and who we are. And so it's incumbent of us. You know, we're charged with actually changing our situations. We're actually charged with changing our social economic system. So you got to be scientifically literate, and you must be economically literate. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the deal. Like, don't have a channel and don't make no money off the damn channel. Like, that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? We need to have space to be able to grow things. And it's hard to grow things stuck on the job every single day. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's our brothers that have found that ability to have some type of financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? We got to continually give back. Because guess what, y'all? It's our responsibility. And we understand what role Europeans and Jews and everybody else played in our demise. We also understand the African tribes or whatever that played in that role. And that's another whole conversation because most people get that shit totally wrong. You know what I'm saying? We understand the roles. Now, at a certain point, at a certain juncture in our conversation, in our history, we got to take that personal accountability. The drug addict never stops using drugs until he takes personal accountability. He accepts all the roles that he plays in that situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like you accept the things, you know what I'm saying, that you can change, man, and you change them. And the things you can't change, you don't worry about that. Like, we can't worry about whether white people want us educated or not. We can't worry about, watch this, we can't worry about whether white people is trying to kill us or not. Hell, man, hell, I've been shot up twice. You know what I'm saying, by people that look like me. I mean, hell, you born to die anyway. You know what I'm saying? So live it like a damn lion. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like the key to life is not to be afraid to die. And that shows in the character of Brother Nipsey. He wasn't scared to die. Yeah, he walked through this motherfucker with his chest out and did what he was supposed to do. And so that's about taking personal account. See, think about it. People only talk about this, man. The brother took personal accountability of his life and his surroundings. That's what he did, man. He's an example of personal accountability, right? And the last thing on this whole conspiracy thing, why you ain't kill everybody then? Why just leave him? Like he had a business structure. So killing him don't kill the business structure. Killing him don't stop the marathon. You feel me? It don't, man. Like his thing was together, man. Trust me, he got a team. His brother, Black, you know what I'm saying? They got a team, business partners, investors. That don't stop that flow, man. So people need to stop making us walk around here in fear. So what? You know what I'm saying? We not scared, right? We standing tall, we standing strong, man.
Absolutely, man. Awesome, man. I want you to put your information out there once again for the people where they can contact you, where they can find you, and your website as well, man.
And real quick, if y'all enjoying the conversation, make sure y'all hit that #1 and drop your area codes while the brother gives us information. And make sure you drop that shoe information and everything that they can grab to buy merchandise and all, brother.
Yeah, man. Abjuwear, man. That's ABDJUWEAR, Abjuwear, right? My vote.
Yeah,
we wear the red, black, and green right here.
Okay.
You know yeah. ABDJUWEAR.com. You can get me on Instagram, Abju, and at Abjuwear. Also, you can type in Amen Raw Squad. You'll get me, and you can type in Real Black Atheist. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. Amen Raw Squad Media, right? And Real Black Atheist on Fire. You know, they routinely take our channels down. And for the life of me, why do they always take our damn channels down? You know what I'm saying?
We got stories for that. Don't even. That's another day for another time on that conversation. Shit.
Damn, y'all gotta put me back up on game, seriously. All the way. Damn.
Man.
Wow. So okay, so I mean, support Black business, man. If nothing else, we gotta start supporting the brothers and sisters, man. So you know, we got the shoe company, we got the clothing line, the Abju line, man, Abydos. Abju is really the indigenous name. The Arab name, y'all might have heard about Abydos. And so the question is, why would you name your company Abju or Abydos? Because Abju is where they found the oldest trading seals, the oldest form of writing, not in Mesopotamia, not in damn Israel, not in North America, right? But in sub-Saharan Africa, right? In a town called Abju. Look it up, where they found the oldest trading seals. And they didn't find writing based off of God or some type of deity. No, they found it based off of business and commerce. And so we do business and commerce around here. So that's why we named the company Abjuwear. So, you know, it's information behind what we do. I mean, oh God, you know, man, this is what we do, man. And so we take people from being pseudo to being scientifically literate, you know what I'm saying, to deal with the charlatans in our community that will come on here and lie and make up conspiracy theories. We'll look at one damn video and swear and write on the video red line saying, look at that, look at that, look at that. And they ain't even been to the goddamn spot to investigate what's really going on. Talk about chakras, talking about flying through the air, talking about melanin is carbon. Melanin ain't never been goddamn carbon. You feel me? It's just, so watch this. Scientific literacy, right, will help protect you against the charlatans that come in your community.
Appreciate it, man. Another great, you know, episode, the Uncensored Truth podcast. Brother Anhk, the God Killer. We definitely gonna have a brother come back, you know what I mean, real soon, whenever he wants, you know, to come on the platform, promote his products. So make sure y'all go in the description box, whoever's going to watch this later, and go to abjuwear.com right below me and go show him some love. Buy a couple pair of sneakers, man.
I'm gonna send y'all a pair of the high tops, man. I don't know if y'all can see them. Y'all gotta give me your size, man. I'm gonna send y'all that, man. Oh God, you know I owe you anyway, bro. You did me a favor, yo. You ain't asked for shit. You say, hey, yo, I'm gonna do this. I owe you right now, man.
Go back, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that shit.
Hell yeah, man. That's dope.
Anytime, bro.
I guess what I really appreciate. I really appreciate the intelligent conversations. We don't have a lot of intelligent conversations in our community. is always based off of what you think you know, what you believe, not off of what you know, not off what you're trying to know, and not off of the flexibility of realizing when someone said something that goes against your belief that you learn at that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it again, right? When you think you know something and a person comes and says something that makes more sense, right? And it pans out. That's the position where you just learned something. So I appreciate the intelligent conversation we have in here. Europeans have been having intelligent conversations for years, man. It's time for us to do that. I mean, the intelligent conversations based around real life things. You know what I'm saying? Like your spirituality and what you believe, that's over here. But when we have an intelligent conversation to grow our community, man, that's something different, man. See, we can always come together under, you know what I'm saying, intelligent conversations. Then we go ahead and divide up and be a Jehovah's Witness, be a Muslim, be a Christian, go to nation, and do all that, right? But that intelligent conversation is based around food, clothing, and shelter, and protection of that, is very, very valuable and very, very important. And I appreciate y'all brothers allowing me to grace this damn platform, man.
Man, we appreciate you more, brother, for sure.
Yes, sir. I definitely want to thank all the mods and everybody who took the time out to listen. Man. Please go, subscribe to his channel, go show his business some love. And yeah, man, that's all we got for the night, man.
Indeed, man. A great one. Stay tuned tomorrow. We got a special one tomorrow, live and exclusively right here on the Answer the Truth podcast with our brother Riz. Y'all hear the song, More Malcolm Less Martin, on the podcast, all platforms. So stay tuned for that. I will be remiss if I didn't shout out 202-843-973. 770-254-718 before I rolled up out of here. Those are the area codes that I saw, man. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate the guests. Bro Anhk in the building, dropping gems, man. And like you said before we get out of here real quick, not to be long with it, it's cool to have educated conversations and disagree. Egos aside, not having necessarily to agree on all topics, but to have understanding, put it all out there and learn something from it, man. That's dope. It's needed. And it's a great bill, man. Appreciate you.
Definitely.
Right, I forgot to shout out Dr. Mayat, man. I forgot to call her team, man. Shout out to Meltrex, man. She got a animated lessons, man. They're coming out with part 3, man. You make sure you should support that. Animate Productions. Shout out to Dr. Mayat. Shout out to brother Smash Rockwells of the Hieroglyphic Show. He's on the Amaral squad. Shout out to him. Shout out to brother Shinjeti. Shout out to Wuja. Shout out to brother Asar. Shout out to sister Naya, Dr. Mayat. Who I forget? Shout out to man, if I forget, they're gonna cuss me out. I cannot forget it.
Sanjetti.
Nahisi, shout out brother Nahisi. Shout out to the whole Mossy clan warriors. Shout out to Garfield, you know what I'm saying? The Dagger Squad. Did I leave anybody out? I said Asar Hotep, right? Yeah.
Sanjetti.
I said Sanjetti. Okay. I said Wuja. Who else? I said Dr. Mayat. And Sister Naya. We got them all straight now, man. I appreciate all the team, all the squad. We the research team. And I appreciate y'all having us here, man, to kind of, bring a different perspective to this damn conversation, man.
No doubt.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Well, with that being said, we out of here, fam. Everybody have a great night.
Peace.